Hey friends, I'm back. I told you I'd be back, and I'm back a week later, and I'm back to talk about this episode of Married to Medicine with Heavenly and Simone and all the ladies, not all the ladies, but Heavenly, Simone, Toya, Mimi, all of them beefing. Okay? And Jackie is in the middle and don't want to choose sides. Girl, hold on. I thought I had some gum up in here, but anyway, we're gonna work it out anyway. So, I just wanted to wet my whistle a little bit, girl. That's all. Anyway, so it starts out with the ladies there. They're back at the place, the Airbnb that they have there in Miramar, Florida. You know, Heavenly just showed up, and so what's her name? Toya is like, girl, she can't wait to get over there to Simone to tell Simone, girl, what we gonna do? What we gonna do, girl? Cause I can't fight Heavenly by myself. So what's the plan? That's what they basically doing. So Jackie goes to talk to Simone to see if she can accept. I mean, if she would listen to Heavenly, and if Heavenly can acknowledge her wrongdoing in this whole argument. See what happened? What had happened? They had got into it at Angel's event with her little nurses and doctors outfits or whatever. That's really cute. But they just showed out at Angel's event, and Heavenly just blurred out that Simone Simone got all these problems with her marriage or whatever. But as I was doing my other show with my cousins or whatever, I had to watch this episode again because as Heavenly is talking, she's telling them that she just coming off of her campaign, her first rally that she did or whatever to announce her campaign, and that it's the next couple of days, and she at Angel's event. She like Angel and she there to support Angel, and here these heifers come up to her talking about Heavenly, Toya made some notes at your event and I was running late. So we wanted to read to you these notes that Toya made, and they being snide and nasty or whatever. So that is where this started at. So then, if you don't start no shit, Lord, I'm already cussing. If you don't start no mess, then it won't be no mess, okay? If you don't want no smoke, if you don't want the fire, then stop acting like you like the smoke, okay? That's all I'm saying. But so these heifers, they think they tag teaming Heavenly, and they got these notes or whatever, and they want to throw it up in her face at this place. So the Heavenly goes to sit down, and they like, well, what you sitting down for or whatever. This how all this mess started. So Heavenly response and reaction to Simone is just what Simone get. Is my mama used to say, I'm gonna give you what you asked for. And if you ask for an A whooping, I'm gonna give it to you. So if you ask for a tongue lashing, I'm gonna give it to you. So Simone wanna play flunky with Toya and then come against Heavenly. Cause see, Simone and Heavenly, they were friends. So Heavenly and Toya, they not so much. Not so much. So when Heavenly is like, oh, you playing with this hoe against me, and you throwing this mess up in my face, and I'm really trying to do something and run for Congress or Senate or whatever it is, alderman, whatever it is in office, she trying to run for it, and she thinks it is a serious thing. So you my friend, and you over here with this hoe that that don't like me, and y'all making notes and stuff like that. So that's where this all starts at. So when Heavenly says all this stuff to Simone, you need to be careful if you don't like the backlash. That's all I'm saying. Now, on the other side, Heavenly did go far because she was telling um, confidential business that Simone had told her in confidence, just like that, because they do talk. So she was saying all of this stuff out in public and implying that she ain't happy. Well, she ain't even happy. She done said she ain't happy. So I didn't understand why Simone was mad at Heavenly, because she said that, well, it was out in public. I understand why. But at the same time, if you want to show your ass out here in public, I'm going to give you your ass to be shown. So that's what happens. You can't get mad when you slap somebody and they come back and they do a drop kick or they windmill on you or something. Don't be mad because the reaction is way over, or you think the reaction is way over what you did. But, because see, I was on Simone's side until I had to go back and watch this. And you always got to start. Don't start in the middle. You got to start at the beginning. At the beginning, and then see how did all this happen. So if you don't start no shit, it just won't be no shit, Simone. So now Heavenly did not have to say all the stuff she said, and then Heavenly be talking mess and then don't think none of it. So then she goes and takes this they want to take pictures, and then so she go and do like this to Simone and put her arm around Simone, and Simone like, get your arm off away from me. And I don't blame her, because bitch, if I'm mad at you, don't put your hands on her, don't touch me. So but Heavenly said Simone pushed her and got her arm up. Get your MF and arm off me. Simone did not do that. So they here at the beautiful mansion outside on the pool side, and they bathing suits and everything, looking nice, and they arguing about this shit. And so Heavenly just swears up and down that Simone said, you get your MF and hands off me, this or whatever. So that constituted for Heavenly to say the stuff about Simone and her marriage and all this other stuff, which it didn't, because now Heavenly may have felt that way. And that's okay if she felt like the way Simone did her was like she cussed her out and she pushed her. But Heavenly sitting up here lying, talking about she pushed me and stuff like that. That lady did not push you. And she was not unhinged until after the fact. And that was her normal unhinging. Because Simone is a yeller. And all she do is yell. But she ain't going to be fighting you. Now, Heavenly, my girl. So if that's my girl, I got to be honest and say, child, stop lying. Go look at the tape. The tape tells you everything. Simone seen the tape. You need to go look at the tape. You probably don't want to look at it, Heavenly, because you know that girl ain't did nothing to you. You just putting 20 on 10. But anyway, so all of this is going on, and then Jackie is asking Simone, can you talk to, can you listen to Heavenly? And she like, nah, because she going to sit up here and lie or whatever. And she was like, let her tell her side of the story and this, that, and the other. She could tell her side of the story. I don't care. But she was like, Jackie, you should have been jumping in on this early enough, because Simone feels like Jackie, who they've been friends for 20, 30 years, always take Heavenly's side, who she's just known for about 10 years, if that. And so, but Heavenly and Jackie are close, and Simone is jealous of that, and they fell out because of this. So now they all supposed to be friends, but I can't tell because Simone still be doing undercut stuff with Toya against Heavenly. So anyway, so Simone is mad because Heavenly was saying stuff about her marriage, and Heavenly is mad because she thinks Simone was so aggressive and this, that, and the other. Then Toya jumps in, and Toya is trying to windmill for Simone. Now, Toya and Heavenly have their own damn issues, okay? These heifers, they've been fighting since episode 1 of this season. So, when they was at Toya house. So, they don't have their issues resolved. So, for them to be in the same place, Toya has to go through Simone to do her bidding and get back at Heavenly. Simone don't see that Toya is using her. Really, I mean, Toya playing chess, not checkers, or either she playing checkers and all of them dumb as hell. So I'm like, girl, Toya, if you're mad at Heavenly and you don't like Heavenly, or if you're hurt by what Heavenly has done to you personally, be singular and deal with that issue. Don't be dirty and just be like, well, I'm not going to address it directly, so I'm going to scheme and scam and get with Simone. And whatever Simone gets a little upset about, I'm going to talk a little more shit against Heavenly to pump her up or whatever, to get even angrier because I can't stand the beat. That's all you doing, Toya. And you ain't being woman enough to stand on your own hoe. See, that's the type of hoes I don't like. Because you got to be sneaky and conniving. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me. You ain't got to do no undercut stuff and still be around me. Be gone, hoe. Be gone. Because I don't want you around me. And so that's what you should do, Toya. If you don't want Heavenly around you, or just tell that hoe, we co-workers. And that's it. And then treat her like trash when you around her or whatever. Like she, you know, girl, you at home, you chilling. You ain't even got to go to work. And then your man be gone like half of the week, or 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. Girl, you can have your boyfriend on the side if you wanted to. But you know, you need to honor your marital vows. You know, don't listen to me. But I'm just saying, you got a lot of time on your hand or whatever, because Eugene is a good man, Savannah. He's a wonderful man. So, and especially if he take all your shit. So, Toya, focus on that. If you know, or just tell Heavenly how you feel about how she came to your house and acted a damn fool, and things that she was saying that you have already said. You're really angry at yourself, Toya. That's what you're angry at. But anyway, on a lighter note, they show the men at home with the kids and all that stuff like that while the ladies are out. And we see Dr. Mimi's husband is at home with the kids, and he's struggling a little bit, but he's managing and he's doing what he needs to do. And he done got the little boy off his routine. But that's okay. You know, dads do the best that they can. They not moms, and moms not dads. So you have a good balance of each. So the little boy will be okay for the weekend, because mama need a break too. But so then you see Cecil, who is Toya's husband, Dr. Cecil, and their boys, they're playing basketball. I love to see Cecil, Eugene, Lord. I love to see Eugene and their kids. I think Toya and Eugene have a good relationship, and I think their kids are some little handsome little boys. We have watched them grow up on the show since the beginning, because she's been here since season 1. And it's just nice to see the little boys growing up or whatever. I pray to God they don't be nothing like Simone kids. That's all I'm saying. And I know Toya do too. But they not like Simone kids right now. Because, you know why? Because Toya and Eugene's kids can cook. They know how to do stuff. And they little young teenagers. And the one son, he be throwing down cooking. He was in the macaroni challenge. He won because his mama was cheating. But the little boy can cook though. And but he's you know, he's doing good. They both doing good. But here we are, and they were talking about Eugene asked, well, you know, do you guys, how do you feel about me being away? Blah, blah, blah. And they was like, you know, it's just cool. I'm sure it is cool, Eugene. Because, you know, they probably get away with murder with their mama. You need to have your little tail back in the house. Toya don't know what she be doing all the time. She done told you she needs you at home. So you need to find another job that's right there or around there in that area, Dunwoody or somewhere else over there. And, you know, just be in the city limits. Not like 2.5 hours away or 5 hours away. That's just crazy. It's nice to have money or whatever, definitely. But it ain't nothing like having your person. So that's all I'm saying. You can have your person and allow the Lord to expand your territory right there with your person. But anyway, I'm done preaching. But yeah. So then we go to Simone's house, and Simone kids and Cecil, her husband, he come in the apartment like he at the frat house. What's up? What up, though? What's up, homies? And the sons ain't saying, what up? Yo, what up, Pops? What up, Dad? They like, yeah, what's up? I don't know if Cecil kids even respect him or whatever. Like they probably do love and respect him. But it's just a thing that I don't even know if they take him seriously, because Cecil is like the homeboy. I know Cecil was in a fraternity. This shit I'm looking at. And Cecil, you don't raise your boys up to be boys. Mama's boys, not even mama's boys. How dare you? Lord have mercy. I mean, they trifling is what they are. When your kids don't even know how to take the advertisement off of the silver pans that you put food in, trifling. And y'all trifling, because y'all the parents. And y'all ain't taught them shit. Y'all ain't taught them people how to clean up. Y'all ain't taught them how to wash dishes. Y'all ain't taught them probably how to wash their own damn clothes. That boy 28. 26 or something. Oh, y'all to be ashamed of yourself. And then so Cecil over there telling them, we disappointed your mom. Y'all are not a we. But anyway, keep talking, because you ain't lying. We disappointed your mom, and we got to figure out how to get back in her good graces so we can keep getting this money from her. Simone, girl, go on and keep being a slave child. Simone ain't happy. That's why she always hollering and damn screaming or whatever. So Cecil says to the boys, like 75% of our arguments are about y'all. We get along everywhere else. We go out, we da-da-da this or whatever. We get along everywhere else, but our issue is 75% of ours. And then so the one son said 85, the other son said 95. So it's a problem, Cecil. You the one that wanted to parent your children like this. And you parent they grown sorry ass men. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Now you gotta walk them through this in life. You ain't taught them the basics. What you should have been teaching them at 7 and 10. I don't know what's wrong with you. Just crazy. But anyway, so that was supposed to be the light fun side of the episode or whatever. So we get back here over to Miramar, Florida, and the ladies are still doing they arguing and stuff like that. They go and change into their swimsuits and da-da-da this or whatever, and say, I think they was having lunch or dinner or something like that. So I think it was lunch. So they get by the pool and everything, and so Heavenly wants to talk to the ladies and tell them about, her side and all of this other mess like that. The whole bottom line is that, so I'll just keep on going. So, as Heavenly talking, Toya is in the pool, now Heavenly is, her viewpoint to what she said happened is totally off. And by the time she gets out here to this pool, she realizing the jig is up. Because that shit you telling them, did y'all see it? Didn't y'all hear her or whatever when they was at the table? No. They not buying none of that shit that you saying. Oops. So, hold on. Oh, girl, that's good. What was that? Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, girl. So, they not buying nothing that Heavenly saying. I gotta put my glasses on because I can't even see this thing. They not buying nothing that Heavenly saying. And Heavenly is probably like, oh my God, I'm a little stuck now. So when they get out to the pool side, then Toya starts jumping in. And then now by this time, Mimi has had it. And so Mimi is like, Toya, I am done with you interjecting and this. You need to stop interjecting and let them sit over here and talk. Because Toya is over here and Heavenly and Simone is trying to have a conversation. But you over here, and it's like, girl, let the grown, why are you being MC Save-A-Ho? This ain't your fight. If you got issues with me, we could deal with this later. So, and that's what Mimi was saying. She was like, Toya, we're working on this today, right now. We can deal with you later. And your points are valid. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're over here with Simone. Now you want to take over this fight. See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. We thought you was fighting for Simone all this time, girl, but you wasn't. Your slip is showing. So anyway, cause you sitting up here doing all of this stuff, these antics, none of it was for Simone. Who is this? Oh Jesus! Is it my mother again? Why is she calling me, y'all? These people are so merciful. And she don't want them. She don't want none at all. But anyway, girl. So the whole episode was about these hoes fighting and arguing. So in the midst of Toya and Mimi going down, arguing, Heavenly gets up and then she goes over to where Simone is on the other side of the pool. And so she tells her, I apologize and this, that, and the other. I'm sorry, or whatever. I didn't mean to get it like this or whatever. And then so Heavenly is in her confessional saying, I really didn't want to lose no friendship with Simone over something that I could be wrong about or over a mistake. And so Heavenly know that she was wrong or whatever. And so she does ask Simone to forgive her and stuff like that, and that she love her and stuff like that. Because by this time, it's the next day, but the day before, they had like a little breakthrough because they were in one room talking to Simone, the ladies, and then another group of ladies was in the other room talking to Heavenly. And then Dr. Jackie was telling Heavenly, you need to be the bigger person. And she was like, why should I be the bigger person? And so she I'm tired, and everybody says that she's going through stuff for this, that, and the other, but I'm going through stuff too. And so she's like, I'm going through a lot too, and she's not the only person going through stuff or whatever. And so Jackie was like, yeah, I know you're going through a lot, and I cannot imagine how it feels to have, to not know where your child is. And Heavenly just broke. And see, this is what I be talking about with children. Because y'all little MFers get on my damn nerve. Y'all think that mamas is hard. We be hard just because we got to raise up some people. to have some backbone or whatever. And because we love you, we want the goodness that we raising you with to stick to you. But oh no, y'all just think mama just being rough. Mama always yelling. She's so hard on it. She just be yelling for no reason. We trying to save your life, bruh. We trying to make sure you live long, child. Have great grandchildren, okay? We want to live to see you old. Not to be, getting calls in the middle of the night or finding out a year or two later that your son done got locked up or got pulled over, got arrested, got to fighting with the police and all this other stuff. Who does that? Children. That's what. Children. But keep on living. Pray to God that you keep on living. Because you too will have the same anxiety about, are my children safe at night? Are they well today? Y'all do not get that. And I wish somebody had told me this before even I started having sex or something, because Lord have mercy. But I probably would have never known what the weight of it is, because it's a weight. So anyway, Heavenly, I just went off on my own little tangent, but Heavenly just broke. But I kind of feel like Simone probably feel like that with her own kids too, because she see the error of her ways with her kids and her how Cecil raised their kids, and she hates it. It breaks her own heart. So, we look at things as parents like, dang, where did I go wrong at, or I'm failing in this area or that area or whatever, because we really want the best for our children. We want you to be way better than us. We don't want you to just be on our level or nothing like that. Parents that's insecure or whatever, or ignorant and haven't dealt with their own identity, they'll compete with their kids, in I'm talking about unhealthy way and stuff like. They'll compete with their kids, or they'll want their kids to be lower than them. But when you love your children and you're healthy here and here, you want your children to go further than you, beyond you. You want them to definitely excel, and be happy in life. So that's what Simone feels with her kids, and that's the way Heavenly feels with her kids. And Heavenly, son, after she cussed him out about that, he ain't even talking to his mama, but I know she cussed him out. And a lot of times we'll cuss our children out in fear for what we see could happen. And our kids don't understand that, because we don't know how to articulate that all the time. And then we don't know how to be vulnerable in front of our kids for fear that they may be afraid. It's the honest to God truth. You don't want to scare your kids or whatever, but you probably scaring them acting a damn fool. And it's probably best that you cry, and best that you say, sometimes I'm scared. Sometimes mama just don't know. Sometimes daddy just don't know. I'm just winging this shit. You know what I mean? That's what parents, adults, that's what we have to say to our kids. And it's okay if we have to double back and apologize to our kids about those things. And I'm sure that's what Heavenly did, because now she is talking to her son and everything like that, and he is talking to her, but he has moved away or whatever. But yeah, so these women got real issues to deal with within their own families, than to be out here fighting with each other about some bullshit. Oh, she touched me. Oh, you said this or whatever. Or we don't believe that you good enough to be running for politics or whatever. Y'all ain't gotta vote for fucking Heavenly. Plain and simple. Who are you to tell her what she should be doing and what she shouldn't be doing? Why you mad? That's what I got a problem with, some hating ass hoes. Just because she ain't doing what you doing, or what you think she should do, why are y'all mad at Heavenly? Hell, that's like I said, with Heavenly used to be worried about Toya. It's some part of Heavenly that like Toya life. You know what I'm saying? And hell, because I know I do. Shit. I love to sit at home and manage my house and make sure everything is wonderful and lovely around here. And you know, and go play tennis and pickleball and all this other bullshit during the day, and go to the spa about 3-4 times out the week. Sign me up. Okay, where is that doctor at? Call me, boo. You know, so yeah, I think it's some part of Heavenly, because I think now Heavenly only work like 2 days out the week maybe, and she making some money. But and it's okay if you are jealous of that, but don't dog Toya for that. But on the same end, Toya gotta be mindful of how she treat other people too. Plain and simple. But that's my view on the episode of Married to Medicine. This was episode 9, season 12. I hope y'all liked the video or whatever. If you were able to stick around to the end, child, I'm all over the place in this video, but I pray to God you was able to get the gist of what I was talking about. And thank you so much for watching. I love you and I appreciate you. And I will see you soon. I got another video coming up. I'll give y'all like the little timeline really quick. So the next, I'm going to watch the Michael Vick experience. I think it's the Coach Vick experience. Michael Vick is a prominent athlete, you know, and he is coaching at one of our wonderful HBCUs here in the United States. And I just think that that is a wonderful thing. So I'm very interested in his story. And it looks like it's going to be like a family affair. So I'm really interested in that. And I'm going to try to have my expert football people here so they can talk to you about the football stuff. Because I don't know now. Okay? I know like offsides. I know what that is. And I know like what a touchdown is. And I know the downs. You know, the first through the fourth. That's about it I could probably say, child. Oh, and I know a wide receiver when I see it because he catch the balls. I like the wide receivers because I like to catch the ball and run with it. Yeah, that's about it. But so, you know, I want to get somebody that knows about football because she don't know. And then I want to get, you know, just the personal side or like the relational side to it. And that would be me. So, yeah. So, hopefully y'all stick around for that. And thank y'all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go on and subscribe, baby. If you didn't thumbs up, go on and click that thumbs up for me, child. I'm just trying to grow here and live here and thrive here and have some fun here on YouTube. All right, I'll see y'all because I'm just rambling, girl. I'll talk to you later. Bye.